It's a script. We already know what we're gonna say. We already know how it's gonna go. But when you go off of that script, that is when you can grow. So if they're pointed sideways and you're talking to them and they keep turning and their feet are not straight to you, they're not parallel to you, then that is a cue that they might not want to talk to you. Hey you guys, it's Zach. Welcome again to another WAVY Wednesday, and today we're going to be having a real talk about shyness. I know some of you out there, you might be shy, there might be a certain person that you want to talk to, but you don't know how to start the conversation, and you just want to break out of your shell more and to meet more people, to talk to more people, and to make better relationships. So we're going to go through some steps to try to overcome your shyness and some little tactics that you could possibly use to help you become a better communicator. So the first step to overcoming shyness is to break that communication barrier. You have to be the first one to initiate a conversation. Because people, if you don't talk to them first, they might see you, they might acknowledge that you're there, but they just won't say anything to you just because they're scared themselves to start a conversation. They don't know what you're doing. They're always thinking, oh, they're busy, they're doing something, blah, blah, blah. No, like people, if you start a conversation with them, they will definitely reply to you and talk to you. So you have to practice these skills. You have to learn how to start conversations with different people first. And I know that this is super hard and super awkward to do, but I'm gonna give you guys an easy way to practice this. So I know you guys go out and buy things, or you go out to eat, or you go somewhere, and there is somebody that is working at these places. Have conversations with the people at work. That is the first step. They're totally strangers and they're gonna listen to you and talk back with you. I have firsthand experience of this. I used to work at a yogurt shop, and all of the people that came in and asked me questions, I would get so happy. Like if they said, how was your day? Or what is your favorite item to get here? I would just get happy because we're bored at work. We're sitting at work doing the same thing, swiping people's cards, doing whatever. It's not that fun. So we all have scripts, like when we go out to a restaurant, when we're buying something. So for example, our script for when people were buying yogurt, we would both say hello. I would say, is this all you're getting today? They would say yes. And then I would swipe their card and I hand it to them and say, have a good day. So that is all of the conversation. The conversation stops there, it's done. It's a script. We already know what we're gonna say. We already know how it's gonna go. But when you go off of that script, that is when you can grow. So I'm gonna challenge you guys, when you go to a restaurant or somewhere that there is someone working, go off the script, ask them a question, say something like, hello, how was your day today? I like those earrings. Or even just ask them what their favorite item is there. Going off of the script, you can see that they will get a little bit like, oh shoot, someone's actually asking me a real question, and they will give you a good answer. And when they answer, you have to study what they're saying. It's gonna help you when you go to new or random people, and you're gonna be more comfortable talking to them and asking them these kind of questions in a nice relaxed manner. You're not gonna be nervous, it's not gonna be awkward, it's gonna be really simple, really chill. So going through that is definitely gonna help you guys. I can't tell you how much it'll help. It'll just be amazing. So just try it out. It's gonna be super easy, not weird at all. If you're buying something from the place, talking to the people there is just a bonus. It's just a plus for them and for you, but they don't know that. You're gonna be taking notes on what they're saying while they're just happy that they're actually getting asked a question. So try to do that. The next thing will be to understand social cues. So this is huge. So if you're talking to somebody and it seems like they're not really interested and they don't really want to talk back to you, then you can take that cue and end the conversation there. You don't have to have anything be painfully awkward or anything like that. You can say, oh, I have to go, it was nice talking to you, and just know where to cut it. Knowing cues and your own communication style, it will definitely help you. So one cue that I can teach you guys now is going to be where a person's body is turned when you're talking to them. If their body and feet are pointed towards you, then you have their full attention. If their body and feet is pointed sideways, then that is an action step to leave. So if they're pointed sideways and you're talking to them and they keep turning and their feet are not straight to you, they're not parallel to you, then that is a cue that they might not want to talk to you. That's a physical cue, so you can see that physically. But there might be some smaller cues like lack of eye contact or short answers, or what I like to call magic 8-ball answers, and I hate them. It's like where you can shake on an 8-ball and it'll say yes, no, maybe. If people answer with that, they're done, they're done. So if they're doing that, you can take those cues and just note that, and every conversation is a learning experience. So just note it, and then you can say, okay, you can just end the conversation and leave. but there will also be cues that people want to talk longer. So if they're giving you really good eye contact, if they're smiling, if they're laughing during the conversation, if they're actually inputting and giving you more than that magic 8-ball answers, then that is a conversation that you should keep having. So the last step, if it's someone that's new that you're talking to and the social cues are going good, you have a good feeling about it, everything seems to be going well, always take an action step after you finish your conversation. Ask them, oh, okay, so what's your Snapchat? Get their Snapchat. Don't ask for people's phone numbers right away that you don't know, because that's kind of weird. Just don't do that. Just ask for their Snapchat or Instagram or Twitter, just any kind of social media. That is usually the best way to get people's contact, and that way you can stay in touch with them. And then if you talk further on any of those social media platforms, then it'll be okay to ask for a number after that. But don't just ask for people's numbers after talking to them one time. It's not gonna fly. Just ask for their Snapchat or social media. Snapchat is actually the best one, I think, to ask for. But if they don't have it, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything, and you should be successful with that. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this Wavy Wednesday with this real talk about shyness, and I hope that you guys also practice your communication skills and learn how to read social cues a little bit better. Following these steps, I guarantee you that your communication will be a lot better and that you will be less shy. Alright, so that's all we have today. If you guys like this video, don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe. Other than that, I will see you guys on next week's Wavy Wednesday.